several members of the GOP are saying the quiet part out loud.
Look, the only way we're going to fix the border is to have a new president. I mean, that's the only way.
Many leaders on the right simply do not want to sign the bipartisan border bill because it boosts President Joe Biden. Welcome into TYT Overruled. I am your host, Adrienne Lawrence.
Here's what Speaker Johnson said. I have seen enough. This bill is even worse than we expected. It won't come close to ending the border catastrophe the president has created. As the lead Democrat negotiator proclaimed, under this legislation, the border never closes. If this bill reaches the House, it will be dead on arrival.
All while proclaiming President Biden is neglecting the purported border crisis. Many on the right refuse to sign the pending border bill because it'd be a good look for Biden in this election year. Although some are more dramatic in their posturing than others.
Spare me the idea that Republicans in Congress are impeaching Mayorkas or taking aim at Joe Biden because they care about unaccompanied minors at the border. That is just absolutely absurd. And if that is the case, then they should get with the program and get on board with the bipartisan border bill that has been offered up by members of their own
How
party.
dare you? How dare you?
Go ahead, Jason.
Don't tell me that I don't care about these little kids.
Why
not pass H.R. 2, which actually passed the Congress?
I said congressional Republicans. I respect.
I used to be in Congress. I was a chairman of a committee in Congress working on this very issue.
One at a time, Jason.
It's interesting how the bipartisan border bill offers much of what Trump wanted in 2018 and would likely easily clear both chambers, but for Speaker of the House Mike Johnson.
Well, they're putting politics in front of national security.
Everything.
Politics in front of our allies. Politics in front of territorial integrity. All the things Republicans once claimed they care for, now Mike Johnson and Donald Trump together are doing everything they can to undermine what conservatives have always supported. Yeah. And they're undermining national security for pure politics, and they admit it.
Speaker Johnson is clearly willing to jeopardize our nation by torpedoing his own party's immigration bill if it gives fodder for Trump to take 2024. Johnson won't even commit to bringing the bipartisan Senate compromise immigration bill to the House floor for a vote.
You have a chance to do something right now. The details we laid out are not rumors. That is based on negotiators who were in the room. Were you offered a briefing on this compromise bill, and will you put it on the floor?
Well, when they began to do the negotiation, I suggested immediately after taking the gavel, I suggested to Senate leadership that the House should be involved. We should be in the room. I wanted to send the chairman of our committees of jurisdiction to be a part of that negotiation, and they said, no, let the Senate take care of it. We'll send you something.
Even though Johnson said in 2016 that Trump lacked character and a moral center, the speaker appears to have seen the light.
Before I got to know him, before many of the country got to know him, I just knew a little bit about his reputation and some things he had said. Look, President Trump and I are very close. We work very closely together. I was one of his impeachment defense lawyers. As you know, you covered that whole saga. I was a very close ally of his in Congress. I'm convinced he's going to be the next president of the United States, that he will get a second term. And I'm very much looking forward to that happening because we need him to come in and bring those policies back to fix this country.
So do you think that the Republicans' willingness to play Russian roulette with our national security will backfire in November? You let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Hit those like and follow buttons, and thanks for watching.